Okay, so in our last video, we talked a little bit about overbreathing. We talked about breathing through our nose, and you timed yourself to see how many breaths per minute that you were taking. And we talked about just bringing your awareness to slowing your breathing down throughout your day as much as you can remember, and to breathe in and out through your nose. So another thing that I want to talk about with overbreathing is when we overbreathe, we tend to breathe more shallowly in and out through our chest, using our accessory muscles that are only meant to be used when we need to take a really big, deep inhale. They are not meant to be our primary breathing muscles. Our primary breathing muscle is our diaphragm, and it is a very large parachute-shaped muscle that sits under our rib cage. And when we contract our diaphragm, it moves down and out. So that's why you get a slight belly rise when you breathe with your diaphragm. It's not because you're using your abdominal muscles and pushing your abdominal muscles out. It's because that intra-abdominal pressure of that diaphragm pushing down into your abdomen is raising that pressure in your abdomen, pushing on your organs slightly, which is a good thing. They like it. It's a massage for them. And that's why the belly rises a little bit. And then when you relax your diaphragm, it lifts back up slightly up under the rib cage, and your belly falls again. So another thing that we want to do to start bringing our breathing rate down is make sure that you are breathing with your diaphragm and not up in your chest. So as you breathe through your diaphragm, you're going to think about breathing slowly and silently deep down into your lungs. Now that's different from taking a big, hard breath. We don't want to do that. Those are big, hard breaths. We want to think about our breath being very slow, silent, barely noticeable, using our diaphragm and bringing the breath down low into the lungs. When we bring the breath down low into the lungs, that's where we get more of the gas exchange of getting oxygen from the air that we breathe into our blood system. We have more receptors for that lower in the lungs. Also, we have more receptors for calming our nervous system down lower in the lungs. So when we breathe slow and soft and down into our lungs, that helps our nervous system calm down, and it helps us get more oxygen into our blood. So now I want you to think about breathing in and out through your nose with your mouth closed, slowing your breathing down, and noticing if you are breathing shallowly into the chest or if you're breathing softly and quietly with your diaphragm down into your lower lungs. So think about these things now for the next day or two and see how it starts to affect your breathing. And do another test. Maybe see if your breathing has started to change at all, but do give it some time, okay? And we'll be back with another video to talk more about how to bring your breathing rate down to that healthy, more beneficial place.